All right, so let's first hit the goal. Today's goal is essentially to, make Claude's computer use do a few things. Number one, I want Claude's computer use to essentially go to my newsletter. I'm going to pass it a URL and then extract post titles. Extract the titles of my post and save them in an Excel sheet. Simple task, right? Then I wanted to go to my YouTube channel. That is, I wanted to open YouTube, search for my channel. That is my name, Zahiruddin Tawargiri. That's the channel name as well. And also extract or tell me the latest name of the latest video. It's a very simple task, but I want it to essentially follow those instructions and do it precisely. The third task is a little interesting. I want it to get the number of likes. This is going to be my prompt, and based on this prompt, I want it to get the number of likes on that particular video. All right. And the fourth task I want to give it to it is essentially use the same video, but find similar videos for me under the duration of 4 minutes. And this is an interesting task because it has to use the search bar. It has to understand the title and then come up with a search query. And after filling in the search query in the search bar, also click on the filter and then essentially select the option of under 4 minutes. This is an interesting challenge. Let's see how it does. And the last one is, this is probably the most common use case that you see in the RPA industry or the front office automation industry, which is essentially to fill forms based on certain inputs that we'll provide. In this case, I wanted to log into RoboForms, dummy template, and then simply fill the values. Let's see how that does. All right. Before that, you'll also need the Anthropic API key. You can do this by going to the console here, and let me quickly go there. And you can generate the key here. Just click on get API keys. Let me increase the size here. Yeah, you can. I've already generated the key. You can create a new key and generate that. Go back to the prompt, and I'm going to paste this and run the code. Let's see what happens. All right, so this is ready now. We will run this application on port 8080. We do that on local 8080. It should start working. So I'm going to click on connect. It is connecting, and voila. All right, so I have the computer use demo running on localhost 8080. You just saw how we set this up. So let's actually give it a task and see how this performs. All right, so here's what I intend to do. This is my newsletter. I want the computer use to essentially capture the titles from this newsletter and save it in an Excel sheet or in an Excel workbook. Let's see how that works. So I'm going to capture this URL, go to the Claude computer use demo, which is running on localhost, and I'm going to give a command, capture the article titles from this URL, store the titles in Excel sheet. Let's see how that goes. It is opening the URL in Firefox. I don't see that happening though. However, it is actually clicking the URL. All right, so it's working now. It takes some time. It has clicked on the address bar. It is typing in the URL. Oh, it has landed on the adaptive engineer page. Now this is a excellent edge case, right? Where you want to navigate a blocker. Let's see how this is actually. Okay, it's actually asking me. I noticed there's a Substack subscription page, but want to access public archive. Let's say tools to create an Excel file and then proceed with capturing the article titles. Great. Finally, it was able to land in the page that I wanted to. Still running. It is trying different approaches. So right now it is trying to parse the article. Basically, it has found that there is an RSS feed to this and trying to fetch the articles from an RSS feed. Maybe the use case that I picked is not very like front-end automation types, but it has, I think, saved 20 articles, which is great. Great, now let's verify the content on the Excel file. All right, so it has actually finished the task. I mean, let's be honest, though the use case probably might not look like something, that a front-end automation task would look like, but I think it was able to essentially open the articles, navigate the first page of subscription, and then also navigate certain limitations that it found while actually clicking and extracting articles. But it was able to use the RSS feed and then download or run this particular task. So it's actually done with this particular task. I'm not sure if I can actually open the workbook. Can I? Would you like me to do anything else with the data, or would you like to access the Excel file in a different way? Show me the Excel file. I can't seem to click anything here, but let's see. I have a message to send. Oh, it is not putting that. It has opened the Excel file, but I can't seem to see the data. All right, it is coming. Oh, there was some issue here. It seems like I have run out of credits. Okay, rate limit message, number of tokens has exceeded your per minute rate limit. All right, which is not a bad thing to have. I think this is a temporary limitation. Find my channel. Name is Zahiruddin Tawargere, and let me know the name or the title of the latest video. Oh, the video spelling is wrong, but let's see if that'll pick it up. It seems to be doing that. Interestingly, this time it was able to take the command just about immediately. Same thing again, we see the same screen. I think it is going to navigate its way to youtube.com. Let me wait for Firefox to open and then I'll navigate to youtube.com. Great. It is navigating to youtube.com right now, as you can see. And I have asked it to look for my channel, which is Zahiruddin Tawargere. Let me see if it will actually key in the name. Now that YouTube is loading, I'll wait for it to fully load and then search for YouTube channel. Great. And it is good. It is searching for my YouTube channel. It has found my YouTube channel. And let's see, it is able to fetch the latest. I can see your channel and your latest video. The title of your latest videos: I created a blogging agent in 5 minutes using OpenAI Swarm. Perfect. This is awesome. I'll ask you to click on the latest video and get the total view count, or maybe the number of likes I have in that particular video. Let me explicitly ask the statement without giving it an instruction to click. Maybe that is a good command, right? So can you tell me the number of likes I got in that video? Now, I have not mentioned it the video, that is which video, the video title that it needs to click. I have just told it, can you tell me the number of likes I got in that video? I'm assuming that it will obviously figure it out, that it's the video that I want. Okay, that is exactly what it has done. And it is right now trying to fetch the likes of that particular video and see if that is actually working. It's waiting for the video to load completely. Let me wait for the video page to fully load and then look for the likes. I can see that your video has received 38 likes. Awesome. Awesome. Let's make proper utilization of an LLM. I wanted to find similar videos. Okay, so to find similar videos, ensure the content or the video length is not more than 5 minutes. So in this particular task, it needs to go to search, try and find similar videos. I don't know how it would do that. Maybe it is going to look at use the title and then find something that matches the title, and then it also needs to set the filter and select under 5 minutes. Okay, so it has used that as a search criteria. No, it has gone to the filter. This is awesome, guys. Oh my god, this is awesome. This is awesome. I don't know if it was actually trained on clicking on video. It was trained on YouTube data, like where it would essentially understand how to click it, or it is basically parsing the HTML and figuring out that this is where the filter element is and it needs to click there. But this is mind-blowing, guys. This is mind-blowing. Okay, it's still trying to click on videos under 4 to 20 minutes, or maybe under 4 minutes. Let's see. The keyword here was, or the search query was Zahiruddin Tawargare blogging agent OpenAI Swarm. It has basically appended the title to what was already an existing search query, and you could see that it also clicked on the filter, and the filter is here, and was able to click on the under 4 to 20 minute button. And I can't scroll this down, unfortunately, but I can see that this particular video, 100% local OpenAI Swarm agents with Olama in 7 minutes. Okay, this is not under 5 minute one, so it seems to be in 7 minutes, but it has tried finding a similar article. Let's give it another one. I want similar videos. No, I want videos with similar theme. Let's see. It's running. In an automation scenario, when you're in an enterprise setup, maybe you don't interact with it like this. It doesn't make sense. You're probably writing a bunch of prompts, you're probably writing a bunch of instructions, and then just running that. So, and in an enterprise setup, you want to do this in processes where you know that there is repetition, there is structure, and you need certain decision making to happen based on the context. Now, it is not just going to make clicks based on certain context that, or certain decision making that it needs to do. Will probably decide what should the next step be. This is going to make it super intelligent. This is going to make your front-end automation tasks, very, very efficient in an automation environment. So this is awesome. All right, so I'm going to ask it to try finding similar. Try finding videos with similar theme. Okay. Message still here. I pressed enter. Okay. Okay, that is running now. Now, it's got the theme wrong this time. AI agent creation and tutorial 5 minutes. I like the theme that it had figured out the last time. The theme is not very bad. It's still AI agent creation. But this is not what I was expecting. Search for under 4 minutes. Yeah, there you go. All right, so I have an interesting use case here. I'm gonna ask Claude to essentially, or Claude's computer use to essentially, film this dummy form. This form is available on RoboForm, and this is essentially this is a form used for filling test page provided by RoboForm Password Manager. It has no submit button. Great, I don't need a submit button here. Fill the form in the following link with dummy data. Started working. Keying in the URL now. Great, it was able to load the URL without any issues. And let's see if it identifies. See, what I want to understand here is, can it identify the fields? Can it identify the context of the field and fill up relevant information? So title, Mr. It got it right. Awesome. So these are things that I expect it to do easily. It's an LLM at the end of the day. Okay, I think we ran into an issue. Seems like an issue here with. Yes, I had to restart the system and restart the application as well because I was hitting the rate limit every now and then. We spent close to $4 on this particular exercise. So this will get cheaper, and there'll be an open source model that will come out soon. But what I'm thrilled about is Andre Karpathy's vision, which he shared last year, that eventually what we'll be probably working on is an LLM OS, essentially an LLM with access to the capabilities of OS and unlimited memory potentially. And it is single-mindedly working on one particular task or a bunch of tasks or one particular domain. Now imagine that you're part of the front office automation team or front desk automation team. You have access to this particular technology where you have trained on your corpus of data, you've trained this on your instructions, and it can make decisions on its own, small decisions, right? Not super intelligent, but at least it knows if it encounters specific scenarios what it needs to do. You don't need a human to do that anymore. And the advancements that are happening and at the space that they are happening, this is super exciting. I hope you like this video. I'm creating content only focused on agents. This was just a little bit of me, the enthusiast in me wanting to try this and wanting to share my experience with you because I've been in the automation space for long. But for more agents and learning about agents, please subscribe this channel and see you on the next video. Thank you.